let me take you to a Nenkoma. Yababetwe Nenkoma, ye cheno, the National Cathedral, Hong Kong. National Cathedral, said the one Casanita. This is not the first time ye chwe Hong Kong. I feel chemono, ye dinkomo who do be brave, and then so National Cathedral home, a year and semimu. Na ensebe na yehwe ni nyina afasema a wonumonyamfo Okudzeto Ablakwa na ne nsemo de abetu je kyerese sebi mpanyimfo bo National Cathedral board no so a aso musu no moba bi asa esumasi dwadie bi yade a ekoso no entene yeni sansem komoni bi na yenhwe. But before that no, let me take you to a National Cathedral, a year board of directors no yenhwe omo a board of trustees omo na ehwe Amanyosem National Cathedral no a year leadership no said ye esi etieni over leadership na Apostle Professor Opoku Onyina, or a former chairman at the Church of Pentecost, on a chairperson, board of trustee. Over her Archbishop Charles Palmer Buckle, where Metropolitan Catholic Archbishop Cape Coast, or also a vice chairman, and now over her Most Reverend Bishop Justice Ofei Akufi, former Anglican Archbishop Emeritus, or a member, a board of trustee, or a member. Over retired Reverend Professor Emmanuel Mati Anyansafue Moahin, a former moderator at the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, also a member. Now, Oba Asia Hasia, your Most Reverend T.K. Awuche Pratt, a former presiding bishop of the Methodist Church, also a member. Our Reverend Professor Cephas Amenyo, also a former moderator of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, also a member. Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, presiding Archbishop and General Overseer of Action Chapel International, or a member. Reverend Dr. Joyce Ayi, Executive Director, Salt and Light Ministry, also a member. Also, Abeto Jasa Okudzeto River Authority, a board of directors, and also Okahubi, and also trend over the weekend social media. And the Vice President, good friend, Bishop Dak Heward Mills, presiding Bishop, Lighthouse Group of Churches, also a member. And Reverend Eastwood Anaba, founder and president of Eastwood Anaba Ministries, or a member. And Reverend Victor Kwesi Boateng, founder of Power Chapel Worldwide, member, also honorary secretary to the board of trustee. And Reverend Dr. Frimpong Manson, also a general superintendent, former general superintendent at the Assemblies of God Church, Ghana, also a member. But opening way, and no asem na aba yera Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa enhwehwe mu awaya o kyerese efi ni kyerese enchinwa shubia anyhow a kyerese de waka na eturu do hwehwe mu awaye ede akwakosi ase na manya ne ntiese some of ye nduanum centrofo bi yese nkomo ne papa yi betwetwe nkomo afansem onum onyafo Okudzeto Ablakwa aka afa no so won kasa maybe bi a time no so nduan so obekasa. Now let me take you to ensem a Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa ensem ben na oka Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa say, oh, move. Where are you? Honorable Samuel Okudzeto, okay, let me take you to the screen here. Yeah, that screen. So, Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, I raised a lot of issues against a year opening as a more okay. Now, Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa say, oh no. Ade koso National Cathedral ne nani de chipa enti ade se mpenyimfo ahodo a omo na ehwe etoto niama se de be apepe ye frenchem ye betumi akoso ntino ade se de koso bia no ade ono so tu hu anamo na nhwehwe mu a ono aye ade afa de koso National Cathedral na Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa ade aba nti a scandal surrounding the National Cathedral Ablakwa right. Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa nsema waka na ebinie se bia wonya brenti ma mencheche mu mfa nche oye. We say painstaking and diligent parliamentary oversight with the gracious guidance of the omniscient and omnipotent has led what can only be akin to bomba findings. Now I say really a mood dopa I say bomba finding na chese nhwehwe mu nyankopon rankasa na esa kana watimi ahwemo see blatant corruption, conflict of interest, self-dealing, grand fraud have never been this majestic. Was this a ban say kankan preni dream say bio adufuru per conflict of interest na yenia pay hu die a edi say bio dream pa dia ebi si da say no say it couldn't have ever occurred to us that the conduct of an exalted man of God during the sacred construction of the Lord's temple would leave an entire nation utterly dumbfounded. Or see, yana nwene ho da say konkromo asore dan esi nyankopɔ animonyam na obi o nyame nipa sebio obi ananwene so betimi atu sana moyi. Or say you will recall that in my earlier expose of the scandalous 2.6 million Ghana cedis cash transfer from the National Cathedral Secretariat to JNS Talent Center Limited, I pointed out that incorporation documents reveal that the 3 directors of JN Talent Center Limited are Johannes Eshan, Sheila Eshan, and Kwabena Edujemfi. Or says Yabekan, a broker says Sibius Kebi a Triadiama, a Jumakwa friend JN Talent Center Limited, a year Ganesika, or Pepim, you know, actually put Ancient from National Cathedral de Ma or Mono. Now, sir, a Jumakona or can pin you for Moda no, a and son, a year Johannes Eshan, and Afe Sheila Eshan, and Kwabena Edujemfi. Or twice Subium say, I also later revealed that Reverend Johannes Eshan is a branch pastor of the National Cathedral Executive Council member, director, Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng's Power Chapel Worldwide. Na ni hwehwe mu no beto ja say Reverend Johannes Eshan ono ye a board of directors idema JN Talent Center Limited no. Ono na wo call Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng na so dia edi Power Chapel Worldwide na we branch penya na so na da asafo no baako no. O say either two. The third director, Mr. Kwabena Edujemfi, has remained a mystery figure. Ohwehwe mu no ano, no person hu se hwan ne Mr. Kwabena Edujemfi no. Ohwe mu asabre no hu. Na odonsuko say I'm now able to reveal the true identity of this mystery director of JNS Kwabena Edujemfi. Afedi watima nhwe mu adonsuko akwa hu de etue mu ankasa. Eye Kwabena Edujemfi ni nipa kra oye. Definitely, the code has finally been cracked and it shocks to the marrow. Or say, Sebion Katahono idea kursu no, afedi etimi apaya film na ahudwiri papa. Or say, unimpeachable and incontrovertible evidence confirms that Mr. Kwabena Edujemfi is the famous Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng who still serves on the National Cathedral Board as the Executive Council member. Director. Now, as a penny, I can answer Edujemfi no I can answer me. Sa one papa so be already so far. Your friend no a year Victor Kusi Boateng Oko National Cathedral a year board of trustee no or no a year church for at the Emma Omo. Or to as I said, for the avoidance of doubt, there is no distinct Kwabena Edujemfi. Kwabena Edujemfi is a criminal creation of Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng. The two are therefore one and the same. What say, sir, ye ni nipa fufuro bi a wo ye Edujemfi. Na mo Edujemfi no a ye nipa your friend Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng. Ono a na wasesa na ho aye ne din wo ba bi a wa ye na Edujemfi. Nti Edujemfi ene Victor Kusi Boateng nye nipa mienu, nipa baako e na se bi wodi edin mienu. Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng aka Kwabena Edujemfi thought he had outwitted every Ghanaian, particularly our authorities, whom he dribbled for many years, but the day of reckoning is finally here. Wasi papa ifri say, watimi abomodia sebi, watimia ayi fakuntuna se, atimia dribble na se bo wa twetwe mpanyimfo ni nyumakuo ni aba so ye wo Ghana nyina, nanso ne de sebi o ni kru ayema. From unassailable and irreproachable documents in my possession, Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng aka Kwabena Edujemfi uses multiple passports and multiple identification cards with different names and different date of birth as his special modus operandi. Wasi ono ni hwehwe mu ayane nkrate kuta no a adkine bia ni ho no. Osofo Victor Kusi Boateng a ono a na ne din baako ne Kwabena Edujemfi a National Cathedral Board of Trustee or secretary no. Sa papa yi okuta national identification o man Ghana ahyenso de a Ghana che say wodin a wo de beye voters ID card, wo de beye passport, wo de beye Ghana card, wo de beye driver license, wo de beye bibia no e wo say din baako one details no de ma no one ne de wo fa obia edin foforo no de atoso e da foforo e de wo no date of birth no e different. When JNS Talent Center Limited was being incorporated, he submitted the passport with the name Kwabena Edu Jamfi. The passport number is G0886001. At the time, he claimed his date of birth was 30th December 1969. Instructively, the passport bears his unmistakable picture. See it in issue attached. Was say a bra or register a company a friend JN Talent Center a 2.6 million Ghana cedis dear manual. A do the register no passport or the register again was on a Kwabena Edu Jamfi. The passport number ni na no say a die the one no December bosumi da to so aduasa afe apema hankro adusia enkono na ye de wo no nanso ni dini ne mfoni ne de ansesa ye say krochu amansa to nsuo mu a ne ho na efo na emom ne ho nsensan ne de e ho da na what the twice so I was say Reverend Victor Kwesi Boateng has used other Kwabena Edu Jamfi's passport. Their passport numbers are and also G1262 918 and after G0390695 and after G3415693 all duly attached. Nina ayado de aka hon passport ahodo where you see. Curiously, on 25th November 2021, the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration granted Reverend Victor Kwesi Boateng a diplomatic passport. The diplomatic passport, which expires on 24th November 2026, rather carries the name Kwabena Edu Jamfi and not Reverend Victor Kwesi Boateng. There is no indication as for the use of the Reverend Minister. A diplomatic passport number is DX006845. Or say papa afi 2021 November bosumi da neto so eduonum na abaman diplomatic passport to yesronko a wode ema no na eno okokohwe edin a woso no eye Kwabena Edu Jamfi na momenye ni din a yenim eye Reverend Victor Kwesi Boateng a eno ne yenim se woye churchofo panyine edema board of trustee National Cathedral no enti passport no na wode atwase nti we mfoni eda ha openi ni mfoni ya ena eda ha say na we date of expire ena down 24th November na is 2026 ena be expire we ni date of birth ena wa ha no 30th December 1969 ni date of birth no so eda ho no ma we diplomatic passport aban de man no 2021 yewra Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa eka ho asem no wo hwe sa document we so eda ha we the Republic of Ghana driver license and also edin a woso no Boateng Victor Kwesi nti yanhwe we say first one we edin a woso ni diplomatic passport ne edin a woso no Kwabena Edu Jamfi say na mi Jamfi so Kwabena Edu Jamfi and say na ma woso okohwe ni driver's license and also so edin a woso no Boateng Victor Kwesi and also date of birth the date of birth no na sha say mami miomie ne hu ni ye that's 7th September 1971 7th September 1971 but so kokohwe ni other diplomatic passport na the date of birth no 30th December 1969 and two different date of birth. The old diplomatic passport no 30th December 1969 and there were a driver's license no 7th September 1971. Yanko another passport, the ordinary passport and also issue an registration number and I said the passport number and na wa say no and so be hwe edin da so a edin wo so no Jamfi Kwabena Edu and so be hwe date of birth date of birth wo so no so 30th December 1969. Okay, yes, me biom sa no wa ha wani no atimi ahwemu ye. Obehwe another passport okita eno which is G12 na waka ho asem no. The date of birth wa ha 30th December 1969. Eno so edin wo so no Jamfi Kwabena Edu. Enti eno wa ha sei eno so time be spy ni nyina ade a eda ha sei. Oba behwe aha sei susu a there's another one, another passport, and also Babesha, a dear was one, Jamfi Kwabena Edu. Obehe a date of birth na a 30th December 1969 and so ewa and the date of birth no your baako 1971 baako so 1969 achese and so eda ha Amanyosem Okudzeto Ablakwa etwaso na yekase Amanyosem Okudzeto Ablakwa ensema odi tu dwan ma mentwaso o say President Akufo-Addo must okay. Or say actions or motion him so mampina nado intimi entune. One, or say I shall be petitioning Shraj at 1 p.m. today, invoking 8 mandate under Article 218 of the 1992 Constitution to investigate and the odious conflict of interest. And tene ebo no mi pepepe what the next man kwako that Shraj and him say Shraj for enye hwehwemu enkonkosi ase. I say I intend to file an urgent question when Parliament resumes for the Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs to inform Ghanaians why Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng qualified for a diplomatic passport and the nature of due diligence, if any, here, and if any, her ministry may have carried out. Or since the Parliament, as about Tisna, Yadia, or the Beto, Amiatrin, a year so for where Ghana Amanyosem kita audience so abana be in some man kwa fa so awode diplomatic passport ma Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng hwehwemu be no ye kokusi mu ansa na wode emano 3 or say I also intend to file an urgent question for the finance minister on exactly what work JN did to warrant a colossal transfer of 3.5 million Ghana cedis from a taxpayer from our taxes and why that transaction did not find expression in its 339 million Ghana cedis unconstitutional cathedral withdrawal as presented to the vote of censure committee. Or say the tosu miensa or swafo ways kasem so betun sa frɛ no ama be yin nsɛm ano e kwan fa so adwuma bɛn na GNS sa company no ɛyɛ Euro Kusi Boateng die no ɛyɛ de ma o man Ghana ntedi Ghana sika sum 3.5 million Ghana cedis etua de ama no ko sika o muko yi ya na mfam na kwa so Ghana sika yi opepia hasan dua sankro no a sa sika yi ka ho be na so ko he sa sika no ma sa sika yi enya de a ewo mu ebie. Afim let me go to the 4. The 4th was say President Akufo-Addo must outrightly dissolve the board of the National Cathedral of Ghana. Also, we had so mampina na Akufo-Addo. Eya bedwakuo no amo na hwa me National Cathedral no. Obegu ni sesi animanimu ya. The tosu enum a special forensic audit must be expeditiously commissioned into the National Cathedral project. Or where him say ye betimi ye nimdifo no ma ye hwehwemu adonsu kwa kosi ase pa. National Cathedral na yesi no ahon komasika ene de di hu nyina omontua empamra. Or say the story gets very even more fascinating when the National Cathedral of Ghana was being incorporated on the 19th of July 2019. Reverend Victor Kusi Boateng used his driving license for the registration. For his driving license, he uses the name Boateng Victor Kusi. In a more bizarre twist, he uses a different date of birth in which is captured as Selemika Kaeno. This date of birth makes him about 2 years younger than what contained in his numerous Kwabena Edujemfi passport, driving license duly attached, and also Mayi Ade Acho. It's been very puzzling to further discover that the acclaimed man of God and confidant of President Akufo-Addo illegally has 2 taxpayer identification. Number 10. The 10 number is not one. First one is P000250262, and after P006272114X. The Ghana Revenue Authority has made it clear that each Ghanaian can only have one unique thing and proceed to prohibit individual from having multiple things. Which is a tax identification number. Manchester or my Ghana ni bia also nya tax identification number. Mise will be and there's only tax identification number. What crane am from and about untimi ni. O send car say they untimi clear from custom. This all tax identification number. Now according to Ghana Revenue Authority, no, according to Amanyosem Okudzeto Ablakwa, I was say Ghana ni bia nya baako, obi na also nya mienu. Na siera eye Victor Kusi Boateng die or 10 numbers no mienu, baako nie na baako so enie. Deeper investigations expose a host of companies which Reverend Kusi Boateng operates as Kwabena Edujemfi on the blind side of many. These businesses are YCV Construction Limited, Queries Consortium Limited. Afe as we a kill. The same we say kill until they say we a kill in queries with Football Academy FC Limited. El Dunamis Media Limited. On Point One Laundry Limited. Vibrant Generation Chapel Worldwide LBG. Dunamis Chapel Worldwide LBG. El Dunamis Enterprise and Duna Media Foundation. Now I say papa no you see you sorry be and the companies are owning no edian or they registered in your Reverend Kusibwatin. So some of these entities are registered to engage in small scale mining. What is our companies so my register wa here wobodi no emu bu hon ma omutu efoma gudie small scale mining. Was my latest tracking of Reverend Victor Kusibwatin aka Kwabena Edujamfi's travel revealed that he used his diplomatic passport, that's Kwabena diplomatic passport, the name bear the names Kwabena Edujamfi passport on the 12th of January 2023 on board flight KP 021 from Accra to Lomé. He used the same diplomatic passport to Dubai on December 9, 2022 on board flight EK 787. Earlier on 20th November 2022, he used his ordinary passport on a similar Dubai trip. This shows that he is still active using the two identity. And the papa was just saying, "You more I just say, I feel cry sim ye nanu ye January bosumi ye do me or the diplomatic passport to Kwan Edifri Ghana ha ko Lomé and osade free Lomé ediko Dubai. Na nhwe mu so osaye ne say afi 2022 November no bosome Dubai ko na etwa mu no eno so issue normal passport no enso du to Kwan Edifri Ghana eku Dubai. Nti e ka say nyina no papa no issue two passport, one diplomatic passport and one ordinary passport. According to Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa issue. I say it remains exceedingly baffling why he keeps two personalities, one as Reverend Victor Kusibwatin and the other as Kwabena Edujamfi, two personalities with different date of birth, different passport, different thing, different professions, businessman and prophet, and different addresses. What is he running from? Who is he hiding from? Does he suffer from dissociative identity disorder or multiple personality disorder? Question will be said, I didn't know papa on quite the DM na a passport yem I just say ni or their registered company and one a wood no one or didn't who see no one or didn't who hint or say having established beyond any scintilla of that Reverend Victor Kusibwatin is Kwabena Edujamfi, the Akufo-Addo Bawumia of Oriata government and the Executive Council member of the National Cathedral of Ghana owed Ghanaians people some serious explanation. It would be extremely surprising if they claim they didn't know this dark side of Kusibwatin aka Edujamfi. See, these explosive findings make the conflict of interest charge in the 2.6 million Ghana cedis scandalous payment by the National Cathedral of Ghana to the shady JNS Talent Center Limited even more blatant, direct, offensive, and absolutely embarrassing. There's some more kind of so man penny and Adon Akufo-Addo and now for Dr. Mahmoud Boyera can offer Tamwaben or some be in some other church in some Ghana for Mupa Eye. Now for Papa Sika Yetria Ede Amanuano, Sikani Emu Jem was able to be in some. See clearly Reverend Victor Kusibwatin aka Kwabena Edujamfi sat on the cathedral board and literally paid his own company a staggering 2.6 million for no work done. Or say the opeso huna, I said the training and say, Papa or no ye board member at the National Cathedral no, or no Nankasana Jumaku, and your Jumabia or mine gun, or shall be to assume 2.6 million Ghana cedis at the Amano. When the siphoning was completed, they captured same as contractors mobilization and presented it to Parliament, hoping that they would legitimize the dubious transaction and therefore get away with murder. What's the omoye domain no so a contractor mobilization. So and according to Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, document or call Parliament and into say yen 2.6 million farmer sa papa edwumakuo no say contractor mobilization. Contractor mobilization in say contractor SSR and Yamandi site. sika ye de ma no no other side na ma ko site akwa ye adwuma no eno no but ene responder say the music catch kan no edi free one of year ya publish national cathedral for asem kan yan say e loan o ko je won ho so it's no more a year contractors mobilization said the almost state document or medical parliament or seeking for approval now a loan. Anyway, a time will come and maybe we get it. Or this has also emerged from JNS bank statement put on by Peru NPP propagandists that Reverend Kusibwatin Edu Jamfi JSN Talent Limited received a whopping 3.5 million from government through a payment by controller with Swift code number on 23rd August 2021. Many are asking what Kusibwatin Edu Jamfi JSN, which operated a zero account for many months since February 26, 2021, when the account was opened before the sudden government transfer did for government to warrant the huge amount. Okudzeto Ablakwa say MPP for mom kasa ma banche so nano afi 2021 yetua 3.5 million Ghana cedis ma papa yi na papa ni bi na account no statement omko no na ka prenim ko si say this 3.5 million Ghana cedis no ekoto mu. This appears to confirm justifiable criticisms that the cathedral project has blasphemously become an avenue for money laundering. Others we dey dance pass national cathedral na yesi no kronkromo biare hye nyankopɔ animunyam no ho na nkrofo afa so mudi suma sisikidwa. Having stripped Kusibwatin's naked, the earlier ridiculous concoction that JNS is benevolent lending institution collapses. JSN must therefore refund our 3.5 million Ghana cedis and our 2.6 million Ghana cedis without further delay. Was say o mun so me buy so afi de say adwuma koi omobo bosia no sa so mo kan nya no kre enti sa 3.5 e de koi no on fa say sika namra afi 2.6 na e de koi no so a on fa say sika no embra enti demands are Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, and they will say the immediate resignation, of Victor Kusibwatin, aka Kwabena Edu Jamfi, from the board of National Cathedral of Ghana. Reverend Victor Edu Jamfi, aka Kwabena Edu Jamfi, must be compelled to refund all taxpayers' funds diverted into his company JNS. And so when him says the company family. Reverend Victor Edu Jamfi, aka Kwabena Edu Jamfi, must be subjected to thorough, credible investigations and prosecution for his many other offences which have now come to light. Also, na emrebia watu biya no yehwe na yeni na sem ewo we Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa ensemo a enode ababetudwa na se wedi ka aka no nsentofo bi se omone Reverend Kusibwatin metwetwe nkomo wose onkasa. But so far, National Cathedral for and so and omodo statement about much so a loan and more edgy. Now the question I want to ask is National Cathedral na AC no has it ever come to your notice? And Ghana for has it ever come to a notice say yakwaje bosia edikosi National Cathedral na sebekwa kwaje bosia edakwakosi National Cathedral is it this amount 2.6 million Ghana cedis? Now, is it this amount in Bokwaje Bosia? Company I register ye, enye bank a crutch. According to Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, the furniture say a crutch, a school a oko Sidowenya, a honor a crutch. I enye financial institutions into Kwabe no mufa so mokwaje sa loan a different honor. Anyway, it's too early to conclude. Also the commercial, ye hear enhwemu asrage beye, ye hear anamo betimetu National Cathedral nankasa Mwankasa munhwemu ameba ene anamo aban ebetu ediaba. So this is just the beginning. Be ready me bebe chire mo keke na ade chi ade se obi nkase puduonhye odohye dia ene ebedi ne jopa. Abusuafo twem hu taw. Amaba. E ba ene edwada. Ebedi nkomo.